All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First off, I would like to give all glory, honor, infinite praise into our power, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakahakodash, and double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect, start with the 144,000, the rest of the one third. All right, shalom, shalom. I'm the brother Mayan from the Great Millstone, Columbus, Georgia Church. Apparatus this be an edifying lesson to the Lord, since his sheep and believers. And I got a fair use disclaimer due to the video that I'm going to play. I'm going to play a small little clip of it. Going into Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, the M to the O to the T to the B, the RFIDCHIP. Okay. So I'll be using this video for educational purposes only, not monetary gain, for educational purposes only. Educational purposes only. And I titled the lesson, You Have to Understand What This Is and the Judgment for Taking It.
Where and they're doing it in sections. The European currency, the euro, and created one world government run by the banking industry, run by the bankers. Where and they're doing it in sections. The European currency, the euro, and the European Constitution is one part of it. Now they're trying to do it in America with the North American Union, right? And they want to create a new currency called the Amero, right? And the whole agenda is to create a one world government where everybody has an RFID chip implanted in them. All money is to be in those chips, right? There'll be no more cash. And this is giving me straight from Rockefeller himself. This is what they want to accomplish. And all money will be in your chips. And instead of having cash, anytime you have money in your chip, they can take out whatever they want to take out whenever they want to. If they say you owe us this much money in taxes, they just deduct it out of your chip digitally.
Total control.
Total control. And if you're like me or you, and you're
See? And for time's sake, uh, I'm going to get right into it. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. This is serious, man. This is biblical prophecy. This is biblical prophecy, man. As a matter of fact, this is what we be occupied in. Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 1. And it reads, But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. See? And the MOTB is a major prophecy, al- along as alongside of the World War III, because before World War III can hit its peak, and before America become desolate and be destroyed, in these countries with nuclear capabilities shoot their ICBM missiles, the warheads coming out of the missiles on America, the MOTB got to be made mandatory. So this is what we're looking forward to. This is what we're looking for. And Abaratazah, the Lord, keep us away from it so we don't take it. So we won't take it. Abaratazah, Lord, willing He give us a strong spirit to endure to the end, even if we have to die, you know? Whatever we got to lose just to get that crown, man. Hey, may Yahweh Shema Shai give us a strong spirit, because this is prophecy, biblical prophecy. Okay. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. In the NLT, it says, because you have obeyed my command to persevere, I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world. Now let's get some edification on this word world. And first, before I get that word world, it said, because thou hast kept.
Strong's G 5083. Tereo. Tereo.
Tereo, to attend to carefully, take care of, to guard, to keep. one in a state in which he is to observe to undergo something. So because thou has kept the word of my patience, we've been observing, taking heed, occupation, occupying in the meditation thereof, occupying in prophecy, going through what we got to go through, remaining rooted and grounded, Lord willing, you know, thoroughly grounded, being on our watch, man, you know, self-examination, watching for the signs, watching for the prophecies, a studying this diabolical Idumean, you know, because Idumea is the Greek way to say Edom, okay, which Edom in the Hebrew would be Adawam, which means red, okay. So it says, oh, let me go back to the word world. Let me go to world because it's gonna come upon the whole all the world, and that word is what?
Strong's G 3625. Oikumene. Oikumene.
Orkomene, the inhabited earth, the whole inhabited earth, man. So this is gonna be global. This is gonna be global, man. This is the test of our faith. Lord willing, man, we keep the faith to the end and resist that thing through the spirit power. How about Shema Shai? Because he gonna have to give us a strong spirit to rebel against that thing. That RFIDC hit, man. And Lord willing, they'll strike this video, man. Once again, fair use, fair use, fair use. You know, I'm not using this video for educational purposes, but I mean, Salakia, that's Satan. Aga Aka Shaitan by Shema Shai. I'm using this video for educational purposes, not monetary gain. Once again, I'm using this video for educational purposes, not monetary gain. Fair use disclaimer. So let me grab a quick one. Psalm chapter 37, verse 12. And it reads, the wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. And we know that ultimate plot is what? The MOTB, that device. Okay, the RFID hit, man. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And it reads, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. This is talking about people, no matter your status. Rich and poor, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 score six. So let's go back to verse 16. Now let's go into that word mark.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Charagma, 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 charagma. A stamp and a printed mark. That's the RFID seal, man. No matter if you believe it, no, you ain't got to believe it. This is prophecy. We believe it. We got to bring this up because there's somebody out there that don't know. There's somebody out there that don't know, and that can be taken by false doctrine for when men teach that this is otherwise when it is not. This is that mark, that charagma is the RFID seal, man. And you have to know that. And I'm gonna get the consequence for taking it because it's a judgment for taking it. That's why it's important for us to keep the faith, to have faith, to be fully persuaded, to let go, to detach from this world, man. Because when that time comes, guess what? Nobody's gonna have an excuse. Then what it gonna be about then? It gonna come down to a second edge of 16. Then shall it be known who are my chosen, man. So when you go into that root word. of charagma.
Strong's G 5482. Charax. Charax.
Products. It says through the idea of scratching a pail, a stake, or a palisade, because this would be this is the delivery system. This is what they're gonna use to insert that device into you. Okay, this is physical. This is about to happen. People getting it now, but it's not mandatory. This is gonna be made global. This is their agenda. That's the NWO. Okay. Now, when you go into that root word, it goes into grapho. It says to write with reference in the form of letters because it says also to write and reference in the contents of writing, uh, to write down, record records, because all of your records gonna be on here. You know, all of your information is gonna be on that device. So think about that. Don't that sound like a real evil scheme, a sick plan from a sick man, not trying to rhyme? Want to control everybody, want to exalt himself as if he's the most high, but he's just a base man because he want total control. This is important, man. You got to notice, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So for you to go, for you to operate is this so like to in a sense of normality, to go back to normality, for you to get what to get your goods, and you gotta partake into this B system and receive the mark, the RFID seeker. Okay. And verse 18, here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 three score six, 666, which is chi stigma. Which you go to that word stigma, it says to stick, to prick, a mark prick and or branded upon the body. To ancient Oriental usage, slaves and soldiers bore the name of or the stamp of their master or commander, branded or prick cut into their bodies to indicate what master or general they belonged to. And there were even some devotees who stamped themselves in this way with the token of their gods. So what you see down here in the scrolls, it says what a recognition of ownership. So you're saying that you bowing down to this system, you belong to Esau Edom, man, not to Yahweh Shema Shah, speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man, the ones whose salvation is for. But on this side, the elect will receive that salvation because our Israel will be saved in the kingdom. But on this side, the Lord has an election, and Naparatazah will be a part of it. This is who this message is for. We belong to Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Scripture say the elect can't be plucked out his hand, and we banking on that, man. Lord, wouldn't we be a part of it? So I end the lesson now with the judgment. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, righteous anger, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, man. Judgment, man. You're gonna be made, you're gonna be burnt, you're gonna be melted. So you have to know what this is, so you know not to take it, Lord willing. Because it's a judgment for taking it. Okay. So Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson, straight to the point. Just want to bring out few precepts to bag up the video. Um, so Lord willing, it was edifying to the Lord since this sheep believers, man. You know, we have to know what this is and understand that it's a judgment for taking it. So I would like to close out by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praise unto our power, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakah Hakudash, and double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, Lord, salutations to the hopeful elect. To the next time, Kwame Asha Allah. Keep the faith, Shalom, Lahabaka Ayam, to the elect, Shalom.